Excuse the noise in the background, y'all. That's just my heater. It's just ignore it. So here's the thing. Here's my thing. What I refuse to do and won't ever partake in is public humiliation. I refuse to publicly discuss, expose my pain and trauma in front of millions to see for a check and popularity. I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. And then have the audacity to complain about the commentary given based off of what I allowed to be exposed and shown from my personal life. Everybody wants to talk about code, living by code. They want to talk about respect. They want to talk about honor. But y'all lack all of that. Y'all lack all of it. But y'all want to live by a code. What code is that specifically? What code is that? It's like at some point, when are y'all gonna start taking accountability for the things that y'all do? Especially African American people. When are y'all going to start taking accountability for the things that y'all do? When? When? The lack of integrity, honor, morals, and respect that y'all showcase is unbearable. It's like I can't even fathom. But then y'all want to have these podcasts, go get on these shows and want to talk about these codes, but y'all lack basic common sense. Y'all lack basic common sense, but y'all want to get in the public and have discussions on things that y'all don't even follow. And majority of the time, it doesn't even make any sense. Like when I be listening to some of y'all, I'm just like, how? Why do you have a fan base? Why do you have a fan base? Your platform is nothing but ignorance. But you want to pledge you live by code. What's the code? What's the code? What's the code? Because I'm really finding it hard to believe that y'all find logic in anything that y'all talk about. There is no accountability whatsoever. But yet the people come to see y'all. They dedicate, take time out of their day to watch ignorance. Everyone in this world has a story. We all have a story. We do. Everybody. Has a story. And some are worse than others. Some are worse than others. You have people in different countries, different cities, different states who are living bad. Bad. Due to lack of a decent education, decent careers and or jobs, their malnutrition, the lack of food supply, the lack of food source. They are literally barely surviving. And that's not because they're not out here trying their best, putting their best effort forth, but due to lack of resource and their government caring less, what can they really do? Because the community, their own community, is not even trying to help them out either. The people in their community look down on them. Even their own bloodline that's doing better than them look down on them. As if they chose to live that kind of life. I will never understand. I will never understand it. It's like if there is no disrespect, if there is no violence, no degradation amongst society and humanity, everyone seems to not amount to anything. It's like if you are not participating in the chaos, in the distinction, or correction, if you're not participating in the extinction of your community, for some reason you don't have any substance. If you are not participating in the ignorance, it's like you have no substance. But for the people who are actually fighting and really trying to find ways to uplift our community and get us to do better, those are the ones y'all look down on. Those are the ones that y'all don't care about. Those are the ones y'all deem crazy and ignorant and miserable. Those are the people who have common sense that y'all like to throw materialistic things and finances at. When are y'all gonna wake up? Like, when are y'all really going to wake up? When When are y'all gonna wake up? It's all Black Lives Matter with this. When Kanye says something, when Candace Owens says something, when Trump has something to say. You get what I'm saying? It's like, make it make sense. Not saying that either of them are always right either. Y'all get mad. Y'all want to talk about old cops, police brutality, this. But y'all are not doing anything but making it better. Y'all are participating in the gangs, in the street life, in the violence, in the miseducation of your own community. But everybody else but y'all are the enemy. No, we're the enemies within our own race. We are causing more harm to each other than anybody else has ever done. Y'all want to talk about slavery in our history, but y'all clearly don't know anything. Because slavery is not the only part of our history. Slavery is not even how we started. Slavery is a part of how our community was broken apart. Because we had enemies within our own headquarters that allowed greed, envy, and money, amongst other things. Not just money. Our wealth in general. All of our resources, our knowledge, our land, our food sources, all of it was taken away, was stolen, and robbed. But yet, y'all have all this anger and animosity towards whites and others. But we are a part of our own corruption. And that's not letting white people or other people off the hook. We already know their part and their role. But it's beyond them. It's deeper than them. And that deep is us. Because why is it that we know how we started, how we ended, but how we ended is the part that we continue to put all the effort into. They took this from us, so let's continue to do it. Let's take it from each other. Let's continue to take from each other. Y'all partake in the ignorance, in the corruption. And instead of taking accountability, y'all want to keep blaming everybody else but yourselves. And I try to steer myself away from these type of conversations Because the knowledge that I have obtained is too much for y'all. It's too much for the ignorance. And I'm thankful, I'm grateful for both of my parents, but especially my dad. I thank him for providing me and my brother with wisdom and knowledge at a young age. I commend him for giving us our history. That the school systems and the government continues to hide from us. And not even hide from us the truth that they just want to destroy. And will be able to continue to do so because we keep giving them the leverage to do so. We keep opening the doors for them to do so. But y'all want to be mad. Y'all want to be mad. Mad at what? Because the real people y'all should be mad at is yourselves. That's what y'all really should be mad at. That's what y'all really should be mad at. Y'all gotta start doing better. Y'all gotta start doing better. Because it's at a point to where I am glad, I am relieved to some extent that I keep my distance from my very own people. Because a lot of y'all are ignorant and y'all don't want to tell the truth. Y'all don't like the truth, but we live by code, we live by honor. But nobody is genuine, nobody is loyal, nobody is trustworthy. Nobody is trustworthy. But y'all want to talk about a code. You are injecting not only the future generation, but your own kids with poison. Y'all are promoting the use of drugs and alcohol. Y'all are promoting domestic violence. But y'all want to be mad at slavery. Y'all want to be mad at the white people, but y'all are continuing to promote the same behavior. Y'all are inflicting that same pain on each other. But that's the truth that y'all don't want to deal with. Y'all can't handle that. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Y'all promote infidelity. Disrespect. But yet y'all are upset. For what? For what? These celebrities and social media influencers that y'all look up to, they flaunt money and materialistic things that a lot of them probably don't even really have. That they probably don't even really have. But to keep y'all attention, they gonna fake it. They gonna continue to fake it until they make it. You got girls out here mutilating not only their bodies, but their personalities, their souls. Because society told y'all that how y'all look is not appropriate. Y'all out here half naked, completely naked, getting paid to sleep with people, to open your legs, just to achieve a certain type of lifestyle. And y'all still look dumb, because that don't even keep y'all in a solid relationship. Y'all still have failed marriages, still regular failed relationships. So all that money you just invested into your body, where did it really get you? Where did it really get you? Because just like natural women, at the end of the day, you're still a woman. What makes you think that your skin color or your physical attributions are going to make you feel less subjected to disrespect? But then be the first one, oh, a man this, a man that. But that same man is who you just changed completely for. But y'all want to preach feminism. Y'all want equality, but are not doing things to gain that equality. Men want wholesome women. They want wholesome, natural women. But as soon as they get that, she's not good enough because she's not pretty enough. Her butt is not big enough. Her boobs are not big enough. Her lips are not full enough. Oh, her eyes are not bright enough. Her hair is not straight enough. Y'all want natural, wholesome women, but your dating history and your preference shows otherwise. And vice versa for women. Y'all want good, strong men, but your preference is the total opposite. But then you wonder where the confusion in your kids come from. Because when they look in the mirror and they are looking at the reflection of themselves, it's not who's standing in front of them. The reflection that they see every day they wake up and they look in the mirror, as far as their physical attribution goes, is from the person that they saw in them photo albums. And the person that's in them photo albums is not who's standing in front of them. But then you don't understand why your child has an identity crisis. Why for some reason they just don't feel good enough or worthy enough. Because you display that. That's what you're showing them. You are telling them and showing them that they're not good enough, that they're not worthy enough. You don't want your children to date or surround themselves, some of y'all. Y'all don't want them to be around or surround themselves around drug dealers, street people. Y'all don't want them to deal with physical abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse. But in the household, that's what y'all showcase. They see you. They see y'all physically harming each other, verbally disrespecting each other. And yet when they do possess their own identity and they fight to not continue those generational curses, then a lot of y'all parents become jealous, envious, because your child refuses to repeat the same ignorance. Oh, now it's, oh, you think you better than me? Huh? You think you too good? Where does that even come from? Clearly I am. Clearly I am. Because with the lack of resources and the choices that y'all gave me, I had no choice, no other choice, but to go out and discover the true meaning of living on my own. I had to put in the work and the time to discover that, because y'all wasn't giving it to me. The love that y'all showcased is totally the complete opposite. Why would I want to end my life before I even start living it? Why do I want to be with someone that doesn't respect me, let alone respect themselves? Why would I want to partake in a life like that? Because I know that it's only going to bring me misery. Why would I want that? Why would I want to be with somebody that thinks it's okay to sleep around or have relations with multiple people, but they don't want that for me? It's wrong if I do it, but it's right if they do it. So it's okay for you to go out and create broken homes and have a bunch of kids and pass out a bunch of STDs and STIs that are some curable, some not. What you expect from me you want a faithful man or woman who is honest, loyal, genuine, who is not afraid to be a leader, but they are the total opposite. You want all those things, but the person you're chasing after, or the person that you are probably even with, is breaking up happy homes, whether it's marriage or a regular relationship. Their only purpose of life is materialistic things and money, because they can't think beyond that. They don't have goals beyond that. You want that type of person of morals, honor, and integrity, but yet you yourself are participating in the dysfunction and chaos. You want someone loyal, but you're not loyal. So you think by messing with that man or woman, you think you're gonna get a better life? You think you're gonna get a better life? How? Where's the loyalty and respect and honor that you have for yourself? I don't understand a lot of y'all. Like, I really, and I try every day to understand other human beings besides myself, but y'all are making it very hard. Y'all are making it very hard. Y'all want to rap, sing, and talk about lifestyles that y'all don't even live. You want a genuine love. You want respect. But you're getting that by causing disrespect and disharmony. I'm so confused. I don't want nobody that belongs to somebody else. I don't. I don't want the life that was created for somebody else. I want what's meant for me and what was created for me. I am not in the business of stealing anybody else's joy or happiness. I don't want to participate, y'all. How can I say this? I'm not trying to build happiness off of the pain and suffering of other people. That's not what I signed up for. That's not what I'm in life for. That's not what I was born for. Like, that's just not my job. That's just not my job. You guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.